drifting, we're at Driftland. Look at all this stuff out here. Whee, there's the track. It's not even used, it's all swept. It's all looking beautiful. But it's not drifting every day here. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on, and sometimes people ask us what's with all the cars at Driftland, why there's so many. Can I store my car at Driftland? Yes, you can. So we have options for that, but thought I might just give you a little look around what's currently on site just now, and why, and what stuff I've got to do about it all. So let's go and have a look. So we are standing pretty much in the middle of loads of E36 and E46s. This is mostly some of our school cars. So if you come and do a bronze, silver or gold drift experience, you're going to get to work in some of these cars doing handbrake turns, figures of eights, donuts, game of drift challenge. If you go and do something like a gold experience, we pretty much work with you whatever you want to do. We'll find out how good you are and then give you some goals and see if you can smash them and improve. We've got different cars for you to use, and they're all kind of stored. Some of them are here, some of them up at the garage. So I'll show you what's here just now. One of our school cars, sponsored by Specialized Signs. These are E46 325 Ti compacts. So we've got one just here. There's one just there. Help slower guy. What else we've got? Oh, hello. Here's one right here as well. This is Stuart McLellan's favourite one. Up here we've got an E36 version, so this is a 323 with an M50 manifold. Goes really well, this one. Formerly an Andy Strang car, so it must be good. So it's got that final boss approval. Not really used this one, to be honest, for about a year and a half. This has actually got Stewie Bryant's bash car engine in it. This one is quite quick. I'm not sure what we're going to do. This is all liveried up, but I haven't used it for a while. It could no doubt get some spec chucked at it in the future. We shall see. Down here, the one and only, this is the Red Baron. So the Red Baron is something of a bit of a Driftland legend vehicle. It's a 328, however it performs unlike any other 328 on the planet. It's been to Teesside, it's been to Rockingham. It goes so well, it's so quick. Maybe people think it's quite quick because down here it's not really any floor left. So some of the body is pretty much making a bid for freedom. It's got its Drift Matsuri number from 2016 Matsuri that it was at. They just won't die. Paul Wallace has been here, we've taught him how to drift in it. We taught Jessica Hawkins how to drift in it as well. It is looking super ropey. It's had a little incident here, and I think an incident in this corner as well, where Kyle Chisholm, BDC professional driver, dirt dropped using a tree as a clipping point at the Scottish Car Show. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen for this car. I feel like if we reshell it, then it's going to lose some of the glory, but it's not got long for this world. Partner in crime for the Red Baron is this formerly 318 IS with AC Schnitzer bits, now 325 non-Vanos E36 Coupe, which we call the Japes wagon for its driving style. It's really good fun. It used to be owned by Ricky Lawrence, and it was his original and first drifter before he ruined his life and got an S-body. This has always been thereabouts. We use this in our gold experiences. It has got an odd OBP hydro that is placed where if you go from third to second, you end up smashing your hand off the gear stick, and sometimes the gear knob comes off, which is good fun. Good car this. I think we've got flared back arches, which Stu used to model Driftland's over fenders when we used to do fiberglass. I think this car's going to end up a bluish colour, so like some of the rest of the cars that we've got here, and it has little 8.5 inch wide ET13 5-spoke racing dynamic replicas, so they're Mio Magias 1000s. Pretty cool things, not many of them about. And then we Ishi Schnitzer front lip on it. Done a lot of drift taxis in the past in this thing, absolute hoot. So definitely going to stay in the fleet. Probably get some new front wings for it soon though. These are our Lutons. These are both rubbish. Look at this one. Absolute junk. This one is for tyre storage. Storage and driving around in, except it doesn't drive. This one's got our tyre van in it, also doesn't drive. Basically, motorised boxes that don't really work. Rubbish, but necessary when you own a drift track. If you're a fan of our YouTube channel, you will know all about the Nay-Team van. The PVC Drift Smart with a welded diff fitted, custom exhaust also. Used by Monkey London, used by Paul Wallace from Supercars London. This is terrible at drifting. However, seems to be marginally better than Kyle's M3 4-door, featured in Performance BMW some years ago, and now a bit of don't know what you're up to with this, Kyle. You going to sell it like we all think you should, or are you just going to have it lying around with a flat tyre? Sad. Yeah, probably don't need to speak about the double ender. So for a joke said, buy the double ender. I bought the double ender. He said, glad you didn't buy the double ender. What do you mean? Yeah, so it arrived on like the next Thursday. Here it is. Use it occasionally. It's got a Mark III Escort front end on here with a CVH engine in, so the later engines in the Mark III end, and then around this side it's got the Mark IV side with actually got the earlier engine in it, but both sides drive. Both sides are actual cars. This is all very refined in the Mark IV end. Look at that. Oh god, there's not even a tacho in the clock, so early clocks. Mark III end over here. Oh, absolute base spec. 4-speed on this side, 5-speed with a chopper on this side. That's outrageous. Both sides work, both sides drive. Neither side has enough power to do a burnout. We have tried. Yeah, not sure. Do you want to buy a double-ended Ford Escort, anyone? Might use it for some driver training. We'll see how we get on. Driftland's hire cars, as featured in Drift My Ride. Both of these hire cars have been getting a few hires over the summer, going really well. People have been having absolute laughs. If you're interested in hiring a car at Driftland, so you can just rock up to Driftland, you don't need a car yourself, you can have all your wheels done here, get all your tyres taken care of, we even put fuel in it for you, so you just need to arrive and have a skid and then go home again. Then these are the guys for you. They're an absolute giggle. If you need to find out more about them, have a look in the comments and we will tell you all about hiring a car at Driftland. Next to the hire car is Jake's favourite car or vehicle out of the whole fleet, Sweepsy. This is Sweepsy Mark IV. We've got original Sweepsy, then there was Sweepsy Mark II. It lasted about a year, even though it cost 15 times as much as original Sweepsy. Then we got another Sweepsy from SKD Morton. If you're thinking about getting a sweeper, I would advise you don't get one from them because they're absolute swines, and they've still got Sweepsy Mark II and they won't give us it back. So this is Sweepsy Mark IV, because Mark III was rubbish and we had to send it back. So Mark IV Sweepsy just now. This guy is keeping your track clean. Every time you come to use Driftland, we have to clean the sweeper afterwards. It's not really designed to hold loads of rubber from like hundreds of car tyres that have been vaporised. See, Sweepsy is, you can tell Jake's been here. Any Jake mobiles have got a few cans of Coke in. To be honest, it's only 3. That's pretty good. It's pretty clean and tidy in here. I think Kenny must have been in here. He cleans this every Monday. I don't envy him. Again, unspoken heroes of the drift world, Kenny Miller. Thanks Vixie, see you soon on track. Just going to our storage yard, coming up to Lee Smart Racing, see what they've got in. These are little ninja carts, so if your kids are into go-karting but you want them to punch each other too, then ninja carts is where it's at. So just getting into the nitty-gritty. Is this Craig Ferguson's?
Yes, it's his, but don't tell his wife though.
Don't tell his wife.
Yeah.
It's definitely not another Transit Connect that he definitely hasn't bought and is now getting his own reshelled in.
Yes.
Okay, Craig.
So,
Don't tell your wife, we won't tell her if you don't tell her. Sounds fair? Yeah, Bandit, this looks cool. Some sort of Manta-based XC powered type thing. How you doing, Gaffer?
Hi there.
Looking handsome?
Always.
Everything happening nicely today?
No.
Yeah, you look busy. I think, is that jobs that need to be done over here? Or are they jobs from yesteryear?
I've got another 20 to pop there.
You know, the 20, they're in a different filing area.
Aye.
Marked day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's all up in the business centre.
Oh, it's all business stuff here, right?
That's fine, that's all it needs to be. What are we doing here?
It's a radiator for one of the cars for that side of the fence.
Cars for that side of the fence. Oh, over in the place that we don't like to speak about.
Stock cars.
Stock cars. That's good. No, excellent.
the dinosaurs.
He's looking. You're being cheeky over here.
No.
You're being cheeky about your customers.
No.
Good.
Absolutely not.
I'm glad. You got John Jock Standing's car finished yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. I'm going to go and see it just now. Glad you got that sorted for him, so he can come and have a skid next week.
Is it next week?
Yeah, he's having a skid next week.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
There we go.
Thanks for the one, man.
Right, gents, it's been a pleasure. See you.
See you.
Bloody brilliant, lovely 51 plate Transit. Pride of place at Driftland. What is this? Look at the archwork, Amjed. Mint though. Amjed is planning to put an R34 GTR front end on this. Please leave a comment below and tell him not to waste his time, money and efforts on anything to do with this car. Dreadful. Worst Nissan ever. Just here we are, Amjed's R32, looking a little bit worse for wear. Oh, that's not ideal. Fitment Police, justfab.com, and this used to say maximum everything, but now just says maximum. Needs a bit of love. Let's see what Amjed has to say for himself. Here, Amjed, planning on fixing your R32 at any point?
What's wrong with my R32?
Well, it looks like it's like for the drift car of Christmas past.
Yeah, it's fine. It still goes. That was my main.
Still goes. It's got all the gears.
Yeah, it's all got.
All three of them.
4 now.
Well, it's got 4. So you got reverse, first, second, and sometimes third.
5. That'll include neutral as well.
Good. Probably need to put some over fenders on her one day.
Yeah, that's on the list. Fenders, spats, side skirts, front bumper, and a wee tidy up.
I think the YouTube viewers would rather you did some work on your R32 than continued your Stagea work. By that I mean start your Stagea work. Don't do it.
Right, doing you?
YouTube against Stageas. That's exactly what. Minimise any thoughts of Stagea work from now on.
No, those lips need to be. And then. Zip.
Never mind. So we're in the main garage car park just now. We've got this in-suspension trailer that I accidentally bought with the 350Z. Still for sale. Give us a shout if you want a galvanised 14 foot by 6 foot 3 in-suspension trailer with fancy ramps on the back. Come out like a little treat. LED twin eyes. Wonder if I can even pull this ramp out. Look at that. If I can pull this ramp out with one hand while I'm filming it, it's basically the best thing ever. We look like we've got. This looks like Callum Marshall from Marshall Motorcycles. Callum, if you have a minute. Why is there an apostrophe there? Really upsets me. Let's see who's. Oh, there he is. The intrepid Stuart McLellan.
You're here to wreck my life, same as this thing's doing.
How's this Range Rover getting along?
Thanks, Kat. Yeah, so we had. In fact, where are they?
Got some bits of pads somewhere for me, got some discs for me.
Yeah, we'll hook it up.
What have we got?
We have.
Right. No, that false alarm. Stuart McLellan, too short. Look at that. Look at that. That's splendid.
Some grinding wheels.
Alright, okay. That's not ideal.
Definitely got their money's
That's
worth.
way beyond. Oh dear. How's the old pads?
This is a normal thickness, I would say. A pad,
Right.
not 2.
Wow.
Wee bit of meat left.
Yeah, not really.
Not much on that.
Nah, that's okay. Right, so disc and pads you need in. And I presume Euro didn't deliver the right pads?
No.
Nah,
Standard. Cheers, Kate. Neil. No, in fact, it's Gary. It's Gary's fault.
Right, Gary, you're in a lot of trouble if you're watching this, by the way. You've got the McLellan Rage. Sorry, you can subside the rage with a bottle of the Monk's finest, I hear.
Yes, as always.
Let me see all sorts of stuff over here. Discuss that in a moment. Oh, 350Z in the back. This is the Alan Forber wagon. Engine's back out again. Engine's going to get rebuilt. Cage got finished a while ago last year. It's going to get lots of silly stuff like a Panda and Rocket Bunny kit. We're going to change standard suspension for air ride.
Gay!
What's this?
Gay!
How's that gay? This is your background. You're going to put a big stereo in it next.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put your ride on to go drifting with though.
Why not?
Well, Alan will find out very, very soon.
You don't think air ride's going to work for drifting?
No.
No?
No.
Wow, you said it here first. Controversial Alan versus Stu. Who's going to win? Oh, Callum, there he is. Oh. How you doing? Not that happy about being in the camera there? No, there he goes. Sneaky. Up here, let's have a wee look. We're just going to go past this. Probably not even going to discuss this thing.
Yeah, and enough talk about that.
It's just like a wheel storage area, some sort of, yeah. Completion ETA please, completion date. February what year?
February next year she'll be out.
February 2019.
Yeah, she will be out testing.
Right. February 2019, watch this space for this car, probably in a similar condition over there in the workshop. Kev's S62 powered E36 is currently missing a clutch and flywheel. It's currently got most of its engine hanging out the back. That's alright though, because hanging out the back is how Kev likes it, and his mum. Over here, Dave Murray, 86 Corolla with a little throttle body conversion. It runs like AIDS. It's running Mega Squirt, which is like old man's version of an ECU. It's currently missing some vital bits which you can only get from various forums in Ireland, so it's probably going to sit there for another few months. Very noisy, at least Smart Racing. Skyline, don't know, it's got an engine, makes noise, goes around the track sometimes. Meh. Does more than this. Driftland 350Z after Jeek exploded the engine. Getting another engine fitted to it. Awaiting a clutch and flywheel for it and some proper radiators. Chris at Tarmac Sports, this is the car that your kit's going to go into. Jeek wagon, E34, S62, 400 horsepower, can't really complain. Kev's compact, the stock rod as we like to call it, E36 M3 compact with 3.91 diff in it, full roll cage, SLR ultra steering kit as well, and quite a lot of damage. So we look see some accidents happen in and around this. It's not bad on this side, it was around the other side. Oh, Jeeksy damage. A bit more Kev. So Kev has put this into the door of pretty much everything else out on track. Yeah, Kenny, your touring's getting it in a minute.
Oh, don't. Leave it alone.
Stuart McLellan, latest purchase, 316 Ti Compact. I was going to have it as a sensible daily because that's what you would do, nice little M Sport Compact daily. No, 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 no. Stuart's going to take it off the road and turn it into some sort of daily drifter, or it's probably just going to sit there for another 6 months. Like this one, which I got for Driftland to become a school car about a year and a bit ago. Still there. Hurry up, Stuart. This is Alan Forber's other car. So Alan's Moby Dick. This is a 325 converted 318 IS. We've done a lot of work to this car over the years. It is running a SLR mini kit up front. It's also got our Driftland 50mm extended front over fenders and 30mm extended rear over fenders. It's got some funky seats and stuff. It's also got a grey front end because Alan Forber got John Harley back in the day, so we had to put a whole new front end on this after it ended up in the side of John Harley's E46. This is Kenny's touring. Kenny, this has seen better days, mate. Kenny has actually got a mint tailgate for this, which I sold Kenny this car 9 years ago, and Kenny's pretty much just ignored it ever since he got it. This is actually a pretty good spec car. This is a 325 M50 Racing Dynamics. He's got a full set. He's got 8.5s front, and he does have 9.5s rears. He's got an SLR kit on this as well. He's got limited edition patina bonnet. Oh my god. Kenny, mate, fix this at some point. But still, it goes well. Kenny is an absolute master of clutch kicks in this thing. Well known that Kenny is actually a much better drifter than he is driver. Hopefully we'll see this car out maybe next year. It's currently running the M50 on a grand total of 0 sensors. So no cam, crank sensors, no lambdas. Just makes up as it goes along. Still runs like a wee champ though. Yeah. That's my fault. 325 Ti Compact. It's got adjustable camber arms, welded diff, hydro. It goes well. It used to be owned by Ryan Gardner, and it's got a dead engine, so I bought that. And I bought another one which was crashed, took the dead engine out. Dead engine's in the workshop. This is waiting the engine. Then it should be a working drift car. I think we're just going to put it up for sale as a sort of known good working drift car with coilovers, welder, hydro, camber arms, bit of extra lock. Pow, off you go. A great car to get started with. This one's also my fault. This has been here for a year and a bit. It was one owner. It's low miles. It had a nice set of 17s on, which I took off and put on a daily. Oh. Hi Grant. Yeah, so it had a nice set of 17s on. I took those off and put them on another compact which I was dailying for a while, and now it's not got those anymore, and it's sat around for a year. We did a wee PVC test on it, so it's got one PVC tyre on it. Goes well though, goes well with the PVC tyre. It's a nice running little car. Body's a bit scrappy though. Might need to fix that at some point. More Grant's Lorries. Bye guys. If you're still watching, let's see what's in the main yard now. So, good old forklift complete with some sort of bizarre plough attachment that just arrived. Maybe we will be able to do some snow ploughing next winter. If you've been following Driftland TV over the winter, you will know we don't like snow. So hopefully something like that will help us try and keep the truck running for more days. Fingers crossed, no beasts from the east or the west or whatever. Just go away all beasts, have a nice calm winter. Fingers crossed. This is Sweepsy Mark 1. Sweepsy Mark 1 is donating parts almost every week to the Sweepsy Mark 4, and is also, looks to be returning to the earth, returning to from whence it came. All sorts of stuff missing. This one was our cheapest sweeper by an absolute country mile, and was the best sweeper as well. RIP buddy, soz. The Silver Bullet E36 Coupe, 318 IS. Clean shell, might make it into something in the future. We've got loads of E36 spares, so probably do something with that at some point soon, maybe once we finish all the E46 compacts. See how it goes. The 350Z, when we got it in the previous video, I went to pick it up with the trailer and all the spares, and then we dumped it off the trailer and parked it there, and that's pretty much it. So some project at some point in the future. SMX is running out of MOT. It needs coilover spring, it needs James not to fill it full of diesel all the time. Do you want to buy an SMX? MOT 12 months is going to come up for you, it's going to be a bargain. Get in touch, leave a comment if you want to buy the SMX and you've got a decent amount of money for it. The best thing at Driftland, Digsy. Digger's amazing. Basically, if it all goes wrong at Driftland and you see this guy out about, Jixie's got a new job. So yeah, enjoyable, absolutely essential. If you have a drift track, you need a digger. You would not expect it, but it's useful on like a weekly basis. We have to go and fix the track after you guys have been on it. So Digsy, absolutely essential. Storage customer, Archie's keeping his car here at Driftland, so it means Archie can just rock up, think I fancy having a skid today, arrive at the track, grab his car, go and do a skid, and then dump his car here afterwards. So he is living the dream. So is John. John also living the dream with his Huxley kitted, I think the original Huxley kitted E36 325, full roll cage installing it here, done at the garage. I think John plans to put some interesting paint on this car at some point in the future. Alex, if you're watching, what colour is your dad going to paint his car? Let us know in the comments. Struan's big drifty Lexus, still automatic, still running 19s. I've no idea how Struan manages, but he keeps drifting this thing, absolutely loves it. Again, Struan, another storage customer. Here we've got an E34 540 shell. I have no idea what this is doing here, but Jixie has some plans for it, so it's staying here for now. E36 compact shell. I have no idea why this is here. Maybe Kevin K can help me and tell me what this is doing here, but it's still here. Oh, hello. A little E46 compact. I think this was a 318 compact before. Can we get inside it? Da-da. Everything that makes it a compact maybe still in the back here. Somebody's dinner plate there, bit of an ECU. It's in the bonnet here. Oh, lovely stuff. So, some sort of 325 conversion underway. Some sort of wiring loom gubbins happening here. Yeah, that doesn't look that great. I don't know what's happening here. So conversion that we bought in the state, so we will get that up and running, make that into a full car. Another one for Stuart, thank you very much Stuart. Bin Transit, most disgusting vehicle in Fife by far. Used to store excess waste until we've got space in our bins. It doesn't go very fast, has been there for a while. I might go and have a look at it. Let's see how it goes. Bin Transit. Yuck. I'm not going into Bin Transit. There's so many flies in there. This is Kay's MX-5, basically the best Mark 1 MX-5 that I've ever driven. It hasn't been moved for like a year, July last year, so just over a year since this has been used. It's so cool. Kay, who does our transports here, this is his car. He needs to use it more often, he needs to stop being so busy. It needs to come to America with us as well, Kay, if you're watching. This is so cool. It's got lightweight flywheel, uprated clutch, CAS diff, Driftworks coilovers, it's got modified knuckles, it's got a roll bar for Driftland compliancy, Laguna Seca blue, done at Tool Design Body Shop. It's got 720 wheels on it. It's a total crying shame. Okay, use that car. Another school car here, Driftland, again, vehicle livery by Specialized Signs. This one is my favourite one. I think I bought this one in Stockport, and it's got a whole bunch of bits and bobs done to it, all the Powerflex bushes underneath. It's now got hydro fitted, 325 Ti again. I like you. Stunt Mini is rubbish. So Stunt Mini has got a welded diff. Again, we've got a video for that if you want to see how we took the Stunt Mini to bits and welded up the diff. We have tried to drive this on 2 wheels a few times. It's the most death experience of our lives. And now it doesn't start because it's got a seized alternator. It smells a bit in there. Close you again. Bye bye Stunt Mini. Maybe another year for you. Oh, hello old friend. F-150. F-150's for sale. Get in touch if you've got 5 grand and you want yourself your own redneck paradise wagon. What the hell, Grants? Shh, quiet. Yeah, if you've got 5 grand, if you want to be a redneck, if you want V8 powers, LPG powers, you want cool hard toppy type things, if you want a big lift kit, if you want massive wheels on it, if you want your own mid-90s reverse camera setup as well in it, then this is everything for you. But basically, get out of my life. Oh, this is Barbie. This is the less offensive pink car out of the two, but still quite offensive because it's got a bloody SE front bumper. Put a proper front bumper on this. Don't know how you manage. The other bit that really annoys me about Barbie is the Barbie open. That steering wheel is so rubbish, so max power, and it must keep chopping you every time you let go of it. These little bits must keep dinking you. Who knows? Stuart McLellan, you're a man of many talents, but steering wheels is not one. So a little look around Driftland and some of the vehicles that we've got on site. I think the overwhelming question that you're probably asking is, when is Stuart going to make all the broken stuff into fixed stuff? There's so much to do, and that's not even before we've even started for our winter projects, both in the garage and for the track. So busy times for Stuart McLellan, but I'm sure he's delighted about it. Let's go and see. Oh, what's that?
That's it.
There's quite a lot of work to do, Stuart.
There is a ton of work to do.
Stuart, it looks like I've bought maybe one too many E46 compacts as well, and you've definitely bought one too many E46
Yeah, I've
compacts.
definitely bought one too many, yeah. The first one was one too many.
Yeah, number 1 was one too many for you. Did you get your brake pads yet?
Yes, they arrived.
Are they the right ones?
Yes, they're the right ones, they're in.
Woo!
Handbrakes get set up.
Oh, Euro car parts, we love you again.
Yep.
Thanks guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you can see some of what's going on at track, kind of behind the scenes. We have got, this week we are preparing, going to go to Teesside and do some big skids in the S62s. So we'll be filming that. Look out for that video coming up soon. In the meantime, thank you very much. Please like, share, subscribe. Check us out on Patreon, URL below in the comments. Whatever you can do to support us on Patreon will keep us producing as much content as we can, keep you guys entertained. And for now, all I need to do is leave you with a final thought for Kenny Miller, who's got 1,004 tyres to do for next week. Sorry, Kenny.